Audio test. Audio test. Oh. Okay, so hello again. It's been a while. It's been a few months playing this again. Let's just Rubius is here. Let's just get into it.
And my phone has it ready so I can see for Catherine.
Cathedral. Uh,
Oh, and show your screen.
oh, I already did.
No, I don't see the share screen. It's not popped up.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, on the phone I can see it, but not on Discord. There we go.
Okay. Let's put that like that. Okay, I'm back.
The last time we played this, it was shorter stream. So what is this
Yeah.
like? So when like every stage every level we meet or stage we meet, a stream or what? Like we beat the boss within the stream, or will it just keep going?
Uh, I actually like what you just said.
Just beat a boss, and then the next time we beat a boss, next time we beat a boss, next time we beat a boss.
Mhm.
Okay. It's been a while since I played either of these, so we don't know how long these levels
I
are.
didn't realize how updated it became. No, I was like, oh. So all Hell and Damnation is just an upgraded version of the original. Didn't know that.
Or dare we say playable? Because
Yeah, I was over here playing the old one.
which people like, and I can't say I blame them, but it's like, well, it'll be great if we can actually, play it. I can't imagine I have a good time playing it. If I can't play Gordy, I can't imagine me not able to play freaking
That
this
was my
game,
fault. That was my fault.
Explosive Barrel. This is like what level 2, I think, the
Yeah.
Catacomb. But the first level was the graveyard, so
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Alright. Let's see here.
well, I have to say it's pretty smart of them to roll explosive barrels, but not very smart of them to actually, do that to themselves. So just that obsessive killing.
I don't know what it is, but it keeps switching my keys.
Every time you start this game,
Yeah, this button, the shoot button, is the it's always the right bounce button.
I had a game where for some weird reason it won't save my settings. even though it says save on it, it still changes back to the highest settings, and that was a game called
Unless,
7.
yeah, this was the original, and they just kept switching.
Yeah, even when you save your settings, it won't save your settings, which is stupid.
Okay.
Was that in the original, that
Nope.
weapon? Because
Nope.
I don't remember that. Because no.
Yeah, this is the craziest one because this is. I mean, look, this is the painkiller, but
Yeah,
then we
that's
have this
the
cool thing. I'm like, this is more cooler than the painkiller.
because the second weapon you get is the shotgun, but not that. That one looks like a weapon you would get in a purgatory. And that's a good example. I mean, when you're doing a remake of something, add some improvements to it to make it stand out on its own. Like
Or just add the stuff
Resident
that
Evil
you
and
you
Resident
kick,
Evil.
you deleted.
That's like, oh, we can put this in now because we got this game and it is better now. I mean, that's great. That's the same thing in Resident Evil because Resident Evil, they did have the concept of Lisa. It's just that, as I mentioned before, they didn't have enough
Uh,
resources and money to make the Resident Evil they wanted. Resident Evil Remake was that game. It just, oh, people like it being third person, so we leave it third person. When originally it was supposed to be first person, which what 7 was, but too bad I didn't care for the main character in 7.
Oh, I'm gonna say this, but since we're streaming, I'm gonna say it in encoding, and it involves my game idea. It's gonna be a crazy variation. It's gonna be a horror version of the Hercules Labors. I saw,
Interesting.
yeah. I remember I had an old movie idea like that, and I'm like, why don't I just make that into a video game type? And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay.
I don't want to give away too much, so I'm gonna have to do some big studying now.
Well, if you're interested in making games in general, you have to do a lot of studying. If you want to
Yeah,
make your game how you want it to be.
yeah,
And then when the game is actually a living, like a physical thing, then play test, play test, play
play
test.
test.
Because good lord, you
I
need
don't
someone
blame
with
you because it's
blood.
like, and they do this other thing that I don't like. They'll play it enough and like, I like it, and they don't pay attention to like, well, what about this thing? Like, what about it? It's fine.
How come I stuck in the walls? Well, that will be fixed. When?
Yeah.
How come I having obsessive compulsive climbing disorder? He keeps climbing shit. Like I'm dealing with this game I'm playing now. He keeps climbing things I
Oh,
don't want to climb.
that one game that you were talking about. That one game that Still in the Dark or something, whatever. What was it called?
Yeah,
I actually saw a long Let's Play of it. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's not bad, but it's those type of games you just watch because
yeah.
it it is a walk simulator. I mean, honestly, Rubius, I don't
It
have
was
nothing
in my
against those.
feed.
Huh?
It was in my feed, but I get exactly what you're saying though. It's like
Oh
you'd
yeah,
rather watch it than play
it's a
it.
great watch. It. I mean, I'm like, man, that's some scary stuff. And it just makes me
It's
wonder.
how
I'm
I feel
like,
about
it's
some.
like, how come you don't just make a movie off of this? This would make a great movie.
That's how I
You know?
feel about some fan games where like you play it, but then it's like I feel like I'd rather watch it than play it. I played it, I had fun with it, so I don't know if I want to keep it. It's like
Yeah.
something I'd rather watch
And keep in
than
mind,
play
not
at the
all
time.
and keep in mind everyone, not all horror games have that kind of spazz. Outlast. I mean, no, I take that back. Outlast does have like the typical the typical dumb protagonist kind of vibe with it because Mr. Upshore he goes into a most dangerous place without any kind of like protection or no any kind of protection and
But
then
here's a
wonders
big deal about him being hardcore and everything.
mm,
Oh, we can do this and this and this. I'm like,
mm,
okay, then where the hell is that? You
yeah.
know,
And
this
they
is
said it
mirror edge
himself.
shit.
He said that oh he'll do whatever it takes to get the story. Oh, we see that, but to the brink of actually I mean, you're not Geraldo, okay? Geraldo had combat experience. Or did he?
I don't know about that. He's not the smartest man, but he's right. But you're right about he'll do anything to get a story. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. I mean, Geraldo went and interviewed criminals and stuff and all that. But yeah, I have to look that up if Geraldo like was in the army or something. Cuz I know he was a hard
He was thirsty, that's for sure. He will do anything to get the story. But 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 Miles, dude, um,
Miles
even
was more dumb because
he
like
was
okay,
told
huh?
he was told it was dangerous, wasn't he, by Waylon, the guy we played on the
Yeah,
DLC?
and
He was
see,
told.
and look, I understood his ambition. He's like, it couldn't be that dangerous. And then, oh, it's dangerous.
Especially see military vehicles outside of the freaking mental institution. Doesn't like say, you know what? Maybe I should bring my gun or taser or something. He
Yeah.
didn't have none of that in his car. I went out of the window, went all the way back into his car. Did you do that too? To see if you could
No,
build trust
because
with
I
that.
played it like I told you, when it comes to the first part, I understand where Miles is coming from. He's like, okay, military. Oh, I can't really get in. Okay, I'll go up to here. I'm like, oh man.
But no,
Th-
I did that when I played it the second time. That's what I did to see if I could do it. And I did. I got out of the
mhm.
window and all the way back to his car. Oh, so I can go back into my car. It's just the moment
Now I
you
do
go in.
appreciate they said that. Oh, get out of the asylum. Okay, they want you to get out. Okay, now you're talking. And then Mr. Priestman, you know the damn game. I don't have to tell you.
Yeah. Because the DLC is just a reverse version of the game itself. You go from the bottom to the top, and
And then
Miles is from the top to the bottom.
like you said, what's his face had more hatred towards the company.
Because he worked with them, he knows what kind of people they are.
Maybe next time we
But
play,
he had
we'll
an
play part
opportunity to
two.
have a blade. Yeah,
Mm.
because he had a blade and he didn't want to, like, well, why not, stab them? Give us a choice to just stab in a knife and pretend to, be alliance with these people while we get out. So I'm not going to kill him. Why?
That's another video game goal. Uh, thing I want to do my own style horror with actual
You mean like,
survival.
you
I
mean
mean, I'm not
force
saying
people?
like. Go ahead.
You mean give people the choice to whether or not to do their own way of surviving, not just be a goody two shoes? It's like, yeah,
Well,
there's some
that
you
and
can do some dark shit. It's just that there's consequences that goes with it. You know,
you know,
I'd rather have that. I would like let me make my choices and take the consequences versus you making a choice for me to be a goody two shoes. And that interest kind of interests me. Oh, I'm sorry to
yeah.
interrupt, but
No, it's fine. It's just that's the thing I want too. It's like, guys, stop giving us these people who are like you said, handcuff games.
it's like I don't have a real choice, but you're telling me I have, especially the end of Outlast DLC is.
And listen, if
Choose
you're
this
gonna
for your
make us have
family.
characters that can't fight, make us have stuff that we can't fight. Okay?
Yeah, like, amnesia. Amnesia, you can't kill those things. They established
Yeah,
that. You can at least slow them down, but
exactly.
but in Outlast, there's these people who are, sleep deprived. They're
Yeah.
freaking they look like they're malnourished. You can pretty much push them to kill them, but we can't even do that,
It's just
with
funny
swimming.
because I told you this story, but I'm gonna say this on stream. There was this guy making this video game where you're this photographer, and I told him like, oh, cool. So are we gonna be able to use our camera? He says, what do you mean? Well, the the camera flash is kind of like it is kind of it is pretty strong. It's pretty much
You just set the setting bright enough to blind someone to stun them.
exactly.
So yeah.
And then he just got on this whole like, oh yeah, Call of Duty. I'm like, why are you talking about Call of Duty? I'm just talking about
Caldera got nothing like that.
No, it's just he was thinking that we should always like have guns and stuff, and it's like no. I'm
It's
just saying
just saying that you just
if you
use the
give
rest as a
us
defensive tool.
yeah, if you give us these people like a photographer or something, and he's in trouble, he's gonna use his anything he has, let alone lights and all that. How come it is that when it comes to Fatal Frame, they use the damn camera like a proton pack?
And also, I've seen in movies people using camera flashes to blind someone. But why can't
Yeah,
you just do that in games? It's odd. And you even do that
look,
in Resident Evil Revelations 2, like when Moria used her flashlight in their eyes to blind them, stun them for a bit. So you
yeah.
could do that with a flashlight. Why not with a camera?
Yeah, just give me a get away from me button, shove button. See, Outlast had the
It
chance
may
to,
not kill them, but it's at least something.
yeah. Oh, he fell, run.
Or be
Those,
like Macaulay Culkin's character Kevin Lannister, like McAllister, where he sets traps. He's a
well,
kid,
see,
so
that's an interesting one too, cause we haven't really technically had a game like that lately. It's like, look, this is my house. He was just trying to protect his home.
yeah. The last one's with that girl and the dog. You do set traps in that game, and the dog is your main offense. And the thing is, the dog is only nice to you if you're nice to him. So the better you treat the dog, the more it will protect you. So it's a
I am starting to
relationship
like
with each
those
other.
games too. Survival horror with animals and pets and stuff.
The better
Like,
you
look,
treat them, the better they treat you. So you have
yeah,
to do that. Treated
that's
me,
why I
let
did
me
kind of
treat
like
you.
Blair Witch. I'm like, I actually like this because your dog is your homie. You have to protect him. He'll protect
And
you. You know?
that's not just an ordinary dog. That's like his therapy dog because he was in
Yeah,
war, and that kept him sane. So it was helping him mentally. It wasn't just his friend. Like that was his support.
yeah.
It's everything to him.
And he was going through mess and all that. That's another thing that actually does qualify Blair Witch to be scary because it messes with your it messes with your history of your life. And I'm like, oh, so this whole forest just messes with your whole world. Okay.
Yeah, because the witch or witches, made it that way. They put a spell on it. It's enchanted.
Yeah, which
It's
is
like that's
scary
a bunch of
enough.
yeah, there are a bunch of enchantress doing that.
Look at that, almost did it. Oh well.
Yeah, we beat the level, so I think
Yeah.
that's what our main goal was to beat it, not get everything in our first try. We can do that later. Wait, that was
Okay,
weird. The wall was bleeding.
that's not weird at all. Do you know what game we're
Yeah,
playing?
yeah, because you had your painkiller against the wall was bleeding. I'm like, the hell?
Do you know what game we're playing? Gee, bleeding walls is a thing.
Yeah, but there's no blood on it. It looked like concrete. Okay, that's sparks. Never mind. That was blood. Just really dark sparks. Like, okay. Well, this is the perfect weapon for the painkiller because it's a weed whacker.
Are we not talking about how I'm just only using the painkiller, not the other weapons?
Yeah, his weapon's good for close counters. But this weapon kind of reminds me of Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but a cooler version of it.
No, that was a
I
weed
love that
whacker.
weapon.
Let's keep it real. That was a weed whacker. Come on
I
now.
know it's a weed whacker. I know it's. That's why I'm calling this a weed whacker from hell. What a,
It's like, but then again, if this is a weed whacker, it's like, what the hell do you whack with this?
you're killing. You're using it. You're killing
Yeah,
these weeds. The forces of
Jesus,
evil with weed.
scary as hell. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. There you go. Give me my shotgun. Oh,
Or
oh,
armor.
that's right. I'm sorry. This is a remake. They move stuff.
But don't you already have the shotgun?
Yes, I do. Oh yeah, the new gun is gonna be somewhere else unless they moved it.
But technically, didn't you get that weapon here? The the
Hmm.
stake gun,
Yeah, they move stuff, which is fine.
and I think the shotgun. I think we got that one in what was it? The catacombs, I think. But that weapon is new. The one you're using now. That was not in the original. So I wonder what other new weapons they have. Because I only finished the Black with Gabe, but never this version. So this is new territory.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I'm going to be playing this because I can't. I don't think I can play Black on mine.
Mm.
It's like the more advanced your computer, the worse your old games get, which is
And that,
cool.
and now you just said the magic word of why it kind of sad.
Because technically you're supposed to upgrade your shit, but it also hurts old games because old games can't play on new stuff because they're not made for that. Which is like, did you guys thought about this when you made these games? No, they haven't. Oh, I thought that was move on. Like people love playing old games. You and I are one of
Yeah,
those people.
the old DOS games. Oh yeah, some of these old DOS games are amazing.
And Nintendo's still having war with people when it comes to playing their old games. I'm like, why is there a war? They love your old games. Let them play them. Let them
Rubius, I
have
already
fun
told
with
you
them.
my piece about them. I'm
I
already
know.
mad. It's just, I
They
might as well
still
tell
do
you
it, but
guys.
I'm like, why?
I'm mad because the fact of the matter that why did you guys go into a ROM place and raid them to tell them, and then okay, we get to buy these games back. That's cool and all, but I'm like, wait a minute, I have to buy a subscription. I thought you were gonna like let me actually like buy them.
But that's not even all of it. Not all the games that they rated
Thank
are
you.
even in
And
their
it's like,
store.
oh, okay, now you get gold. Now I'm like, and cares.
It just feels like it's spite or something. It's like, dude, like we love Nintendo. Now you're making us hate Nintendo for doing that. So how exactly is that a win for you?
Exactly.
Even in these websites, they're saying like, we only made these so because we can't get these games anywhere. You can't, you don't sell them. They tell you, do not make this seem like it's yours. You don't sell them
And
to people.
two,
They said this to
listen.
people.
I mean, and listen. Yeah, it's theirs. Okay, we get it. But it's like,
Then let people have access to them so we don't have to do what
no.
we're doing
Here's the thing.
here.
Well, as a if you run a company like that, they could have actually got more publicity, better publicity than how they did it. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that they could have said, "Hey, can you take these down because we're going to be actually And then you're like, here, spread the word. We're actually bringing these back. They could have said something like that, but they said they just gave him a cease to desist, take him down, bye.
They're acting like the mafia or like the Gustavo when it comes to these games. Like, okay, but are we gonna have access to these games? And then they don't say anything. It's just
Exactly.
this attitude. It's ours. Fuck you. You know. It's like no.
Yeah.
It's like okay, they're yours, but are we gonna play them ever again? Are we gonna see them?
And look, I
That's
get
what
it.
people tired
Super
of.
Nintendo, you can't play because, well, Super Nintendo is.
Good luck.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's a
Hell,
lot of
I'm
good Super Nintendo games.
I'm still tripping that Turok is on Steam. I'm like, how did that happen? I thought we were never
Yeah,
gonna see that
Turok
game
1
again.
or Turok 2. Both
And
of them are on
three.
Steam.
And now three? It's like, oh my goodness. And now we're getting
Both
the
are on
thing back?
Steam too.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't know that?
Uh,
Yeah, Turok 3 is on Steam.
but also Quake.
Oh, all of them are on here. All the Quakes are here. Hexen. All of them are here.
I haven't
They're
played
all
that
here.
game in years. Yeah, but can you play them? Like you turn them
Yeah.
on and they look
Yeah.
okay good. Because I'm not gonna just play a game for oh crash.
That is what it is.
Cause that's just lazy. It's like why put a game on here if your PC is not new PC friendly? It's like I need an old ass laptop just to play these old ass games. No. It's like I'm not gonna put my games on orphanage, okay? I want to keep my children. Not, oh, I
Yeah.
can't take care anymore. Take you to the orphanage because I can't. It's like no.
And look, I'm trying to slowly forgive the whole no backwards compatibility, but it's like, guys,
That's
what are
what
we
makes
supposed to do
people
then?
mad. Because they want to play their own shit. Because I want to hear this. Who plays these old games anymore? I do.
Yeah.
It's like they don't speak for me or for you. I still play Super Nintendo games and Nintendo games too. I recently played the game Power Blade. Remember that game? Power Blade?
What's
Dude
that
with the
exactly?
shades. Dude with some shades. He gets some powers. He has a metal armor and shit. Just those boomerangs. Good music.
But now, like I said before, I want all the games back now because now that I know they have the technology to do it, all we need is to find a license, get somebody to do it, and just put them all back. I mean, all of it, even the bad ones.
Yeah.
And let me just say this: Daikatana's still up, and that game was bad.
Perfect time to use it. More explosive barrels.
about my whole adventuring trying to make a game. I'm trying to figure out what can give me some good skills to actually start making a game. People saying that making a mod helps.
Well, how about you just focus on the type of game you would want to play to make it easier and stuff like what settings, movement. Do you want to be like this? Do you want to be a little something else?
Yeah,
Like what?
true.
Because that's the thing that they need to look at. It's not just about making a game, but about what kind of game that you would play. Like if you made a game, would you play your own game?
Hmm.
And I mean in a narcissistic way. I mean like, would you play your game? It's not just for money. It's like I made this type of game because it's the kind of game I would play, and hopefully other people would, have something like I am having fun with it. Because to people who make games just for money, it shows. There's no love. There's no care for it. It's just greed.
And it's funny because
It's
I'm all about reputation. I mean, look, money's gonna be there if I make a good product. Don't get me wrong. It's just
yeah, they'll
people
come.
just need it. Yeah, it's like that in me. Yeah, I am just like Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come.
Yeah,
And people don't
that's a good
understand that
attitude.
terminology. It's like, look, if you make something amazing, oh, you'll get the money.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this. Be a benevolent drug dealer,
Hmm.
but the crack is actually good for you instead of being addicted.
Speaking of which, have you seen Snowfall yet?
No, I haven't yet.
Yep.
Under 7 minutes.
Yeah. Right. Boss
What
time.
was the boss? We breezed through that real quick.
Uh,
Well, he looks
just
more detailed than he is in the original.
why am I using that? I don't even know if I'm getting him a dent.
Is the red circle in the center his life bar?
I
So I
think
remember
so.
it had a life bar in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
And
tried
then
it.
the taser
Okay. I'm gonna get some health.
and ammunition. Stupid minions.
Uh,
Wasn't he the one that likes to summon tornadoes and shit at dude?
Hmm.
Well, ain't doing that. He just roar. I'm big and shit.
Oh, he already did.
Okay, the shit you're shooting him so fast
Got him.
before they got you.
Oh, we get a cutscene.
Denim jeans.
Impressive, but it's taking too long.
Oh, excuse
Harvest
me.
is plentiful, but the workers are few.
Get the giant soul. You
What a
will
pushy
resurrect
asshole. What?
fallen enemies
He supposed to be
and
deaf.
make them fight on your side. And I'll regain my souls sooner.
Yours? What, you've lost them?
I
Yeah,
made
that's
a
death.
bet with Lucifer that you
Oh,
would fall
we
to
gambling
another
now?
demon.
Sorry to let you down.
You didn't. Lucifer was cheating.
Really a
Gambling?
liar? Cheating?
Even
Hey,
death
oh
has
man.
darkness.
How do we
I
not know
was
that?
him. In the end,
Because who knew
I
that Lucifer's the type
always
of
win.
guy that's honorable when it comes to gambling?
Yeah.
The Prince of Darkness lies.
Huh, fibbed?
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, can I?
Well, what happens when we get close to it?
That's what I'm trying to do, and it's not letting me.
We usually just go to the end of the. We just go to the next stage. So what do we do now?
What are you doing, game?
Okay, so what we just. Dude, this is
What?
new to me. Like I.
What? You
What
want
we
me to
just.
climb them?
What's that? Oh, that's just healing.
That's yeah. Christ, it always wants me to do something weird.
Because this is not from the original. Like, what are we supposed to do? You try to approach it, but then it keeps, you know, putting some invisible wall. I don't see a portal anywhere.
Okay, so what do you expect me to do, game?
We can't even
Collision?
go under him. Yeah, because why is that green shit spiraling? Like, what are we supposed to do? We shoot our painkiller into it, or what? Like, what the hell? Nothing happened. So what?
Oh. Oh. Okay.
That's a soul absorber or something?
I guess we're supposed to just shoot them.
Then why didn't they just tell us that? Because that wasn't the original game. That's so weird.
Hmm.
I tried to warn you. He can't be trusted.
I trusted you once. You
Yeah.
betrayed me.
Why did you
When
Yeah.
cut your
I defeated
hair?
the devil,
Oh,
you
you liked her
wanted to
long hair?
take over his throne.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I
a lone
did.
soul, condemned to eternal purgatory.
Who's her
I made a
barber?
mistake.
Herself?
He's not telling you the whole truth.
I don't like the model,
Free
honestly.
will.
Daniel,
Me either.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You're
But
just
why
an
is she
ordinary
thick?
lying
I
bitch.
mean, I like the thickness. It's just, what is this?
What was she eating? Was she just eating some wings while we're doing this shit?
Yeah, it's like,
Well, we completed a level. We got to the boss, so what? We're gonna continue or stop here?
We're gonna stop here and intermission to another game.
Okay.
What what game? I don't know. Still here. All right.
Interesting. I feel like you finished that fight a lot faster than you did the first time. I don't know why.
Exactly.
I'm not complaining. It's just I remember the first time. It took a little longer.
I don't know if I can show that game. That game is too much for Twitch, they say. Which, yeah, that was a quick way of actually beating that game. Already showed that game before. Pathologic, already showed that. You know what? Why the hell not? I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of always in it. Hold on a minute.
I'll be right
Oh,
back.
yeah, I might as well just play this because I keep seeing it and
share screen.
Oh,
I see it on the phone, but not on the Discord. There we are. Oh,
reason why I'm
Alien
playing.
Breed. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep looking at it and I just never finish it.
Security level not authorized.
Fun fact, this was designed right after the whole alien craze. So people just kept making different variants of alien type games. This is technically a remake. It's a little dated, but
Fire detected.
you know. What's your take on games that have variations?
All that matters to me if it works well together.
Okay.
Because I
What I
don't like
mean,
when we put too many things together, but they don't work well together.
well,
Just
I had this concept idea for a running gun where it goes on the different styles at times. Like one style will be it'll be scrolling. One style will be like out of nowhere, boom, top down. I mean, would that be too much or?
Fire control systems online.
Because I've seen it before,
Fire extinguished. Door online.
so it's just pretty much what you just said is that as long as they work well.
yep.
That's right. I'm playing this on veteran mode to be badass. Unselling. Okay.
Thank you for choosing Intex.
Bum.
I remember you showed me this before,
Yeah.
but have you
Long.
ever completed it?
No. Try to today.
Systems activated. Access denied.
Course. Like always. Okie dokie.
Access denied. Warning. Power surge detected. Operation successful. Systems malfunctioning.
Not fast enough. Hmm.
Systems offline. What was that? Ugh.
I never had this gun before.
How are you enjoying it?
Oh, I've never. Let's find out. Needs an upgrade. Yeah, needs an upgrade.
Be right back and I make myself something to eat.
Hear that, everyone? He's gonna make us food.
Systems malfunctioning. Systems activated. Door online. Operation unsuccessful. Power levels at 54%.
And I'm back. Got my food. Put my headphones back on.
Security system deactivated. Welcome to Intex Systems. Operation unsuccessful. Systems offline. Welcome to Intex Systems.
Waves coming. I do appreciate that.
Circuit closed.
They know that you're going to be in constant attack, so they save your progress.
Circuit closed.
So I like that.
Circuit closed. Mainframe reboot complete. Operation successful. Welcome to Intex Systems. Warning. Hull breach detected. Warning. Hull breach detected. Life support systems failure. 96%.
Really? Okay. That's the kind of game you're playing.
Sorry for the silence. I was devouring my food.
Move.
It's a Metroid moment. You have to escape.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Are you certain this is it? As a cargo handler, you're not exactly my first choice in reliability.
It's an engine room. See? Engine in it. Spare power core in here, if it didn't break. I'm not authorized to know the lock.
Of course you're not. Thank heavens.
No, don't. Put away your weapon.
Maybe you're right. Here, use one of my grenades. Ensign Vance, at your service? This man claims his name is Thaddeus Barnes, though I can't vouch for him.
I saved your life.
Insubordinate to boot.
Status report.
Don't let it touch the sides, or we die.
Who knows?
Engine's online.
We did it.
Some of us did. You hit a button. What did you do now?
Mia, shut it down.
It's gonna blow!
What the hell happened?
I have no idea, but it is safe to say that the Leopold's computer is no longer reliable. Warning. Hull breach on hydroponics deck detected. As I see it, our only option is boarding the other vessel through that breach in hydroponics and trying to jiggle its engines online.
That ship, that's hundreds of years old and 30 times our size. You want to jiggle?
The Leopold is entering the atmosphere in 17 minutes, and there is no way I can slow us down. If you have a better solution, I would like to hear it.
Disconnect. I'm boarding a ghost ship. Anyone coming?
Actually, sir, Barnes here might need a hand with the breach.
Fine. Take this tracking device. If I'm not back in an hour.
We'll come find you.
Access denied.
Alright, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Till next time. Say goodbye, Rubius.